The Miami Heat are your 2024 Summer League champions, thanks to a 120-118 overtime victory over the Memphis Grizzlies. Despite not having any lottery picks on the team or any high-profile current NBA players, they pulled it off. There is no team in the league better at identifying talent where others can't find it, and that was glaringly obvious in their 2024 Summer League performance. Kel'el Ware would be the highest profile guy on the team, being the 15th pick in this year's draft, and he already looks like possibly the biggest steal of the class. Across 5 Summer League games, Ware averaged 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game, while shooting nearly 60% from the field. Watching how good Bam Adebayo looks next to Anthony Davis on Team USA has to make Heat fans excited for a possible Ware-Bam pairing in the frontcourt next season. This Heat team had really 5 key contributors, with Ware being one of them. The others were Josh Christopher, who won the championship game MVP and was the 24th pick back in 2021, before being tossed aside from Houston and spending all of last year in the G League. His performance should earn him a spot back in the league, whether it be with Miami or someone else. Then you have Pelle Larsson, a second-round pick out of Arizona this year, who looked really impressive as a lead guard. He finished with 16 points on 7 for 9 shooting, as well as the game winner in the title game. Heat fans might already know Alondes Williams, an undrafted guy who played 7 games for Miami last season. He had one of the best Summer League dunks I've ever seen last week, and was a solid contributor throughout their time in Vegas. Then you have Cole Swider, an undrafted sharpshooter out of Syracuse, who played in 18 games for Miami last season, and hit some big shots in the title game. So for the 5 key guys for Miami, you have 2 undrafted players, a second-round pick, and 2 mid-first rounders. No lottery picks, no stars, just guys outperforming expectations and coming together as a unit. This is what has become to be known as Heat culture, and it's leaked into the Summer League team as well. The Miami Heat just keep finding talent. Now, let's take a deeper look. Before we get into Miami's Summer League championship victory, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. Let's start with the title game MVP, Josh Christopher. He's been a known bucket getter for years, and that was the selling point when he was getting drafted as well. But after struggling to find rotational minutes in Houston, they got rid of him and he spent last year entirely in the G League. However, his performance this summer should get him to the top level this season. In the title game, he finished with 24 points, 3 steals, and 2 blocks, including an insane heat check deep 3 in overtime that set up Miami with a chance to win. The confidence was oozing off of him, and it was clear he felt he was at a different level than his opponents. Through 6 games in Vegas, he averaged 19 points and 2 steals per game, while shooting an impressive 54% from the field. Then we can turn to the 7-foot rookie Kel'el Ware, who kind of already looked too good for Summer League. He was most effective at the rim, getting defenders with pump fakes and getting easy dunks again and again. In a previous video, I called him a Victor Wembanyama light, because the way they use their height and length to their advantage is somewhat similar. The potential with Ware is clearly lower than Wemby, but I don't think you can rule out all-star upside with Ware either. In the title game, he finished with 21 points and 10 boards, while shooting 80% from the field. However, this wasn't even much outside the norm for Ware, as he put up similar numbers to this throughout his debut Summer League. It was very impressive. Let's move now to their other rookie, second-rounder Pelle Larsson. Like I said in the intro, he hit the game winner from Miami that lifted them to the title. In the game, he had 16 points and 4 assists, despite being limited to 20 minutes due to foul trouble. He averaged 13 points and 4 assists per game in Vegas, and shot a solid 47% from the field. He looked very comfortable with the ball in his hands despite the lack of experience there. Alondes Williams, on the other hand, came to Vegas with plenty of experience in his back pocket. This was his 3rd time playing in Vegas, but was also hands down his best yet. He averaged 12 points and 5 assists per game while shooting 48% from the field. He topped the averages though on the biggest stage, going for 21 points and 6 assists in the title game on 50% from the field. Fans of the team have held hope he could emerge as a contributor, and he did nothing to lessen that hope with his performance this week. Now we can get into the final of the main contributors, Cole Swider. The undrafted third-year man put up 19 points on 60% shooting in the title game, including a blazing 5 of 8 from downtown. He put up 12 points per game this year in Vegas, shooting a wild 46% from 3 and 92% from the line. The shot is clearly very pure. He just seems like a player who could crack an NBA rotation as a floor spacer. The Miami Heat won the Summer League title through an impressive team performance, with those 5 guys averaging in double figures, but no one over 20 a night. It was balanced and showed the overall talent that the team had. The Miami Heat just keep finding talent where others can't. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.